Welcome to Marriage Monday with Jeremiah and Savannah Jennings. The Jennings own Growing Green Landscapes and are very happily married. In this podcast, Jeremiah and Savannah discuss the wins, losses, good times, bad times, and everything in between pertaining to owning a business while maintaining a healthy marriage along the way. We hope you enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to an episode today here on the Growing Green Podcast. This is your host, Jeremiah Jennings, and I am super excited to come to you today with another fresh new Marriage Monday for you. Hope you all are doing well, coming off of a great weekend, the Easter holiday here, and we're going to get into that a little bit today. This is actually going to be not your regularly scheduled programming for a Marriage Monday. I'm just going to sit on here and talk for a few minutes today about the importance of Easter, what Easter is, why we celebrate Easter, and everything goes along with that. And then we're going to just play a little video here. And this is a video that I found, man, when I was still in high school. Is a pastor named Judah Smith made the video. And I don't follow Judah Smith that closely, but the video was something that really touched me. It was a really good video that is very high quality. It's out on YouTube. That is where I will be pulling it from, so I'll go ahead and give credit to him, and we'll show it again before I play it and get off here. But I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope that you got to spend some time with family, get out and enjoy the good weather. I hope you all had great weather across the country. We did here. It was 75, 80 degrees. Beautiful day. You got to spend a lot of time with family. You don't see all the time. Get together, take a lot of pictures, eat a lot of good food. That is all great and dandy. That is not the importance of the holiday, though. It is the holiday that we're reflecting on everything that the Lord's done for us, coming a little over 2,000 years ago and dying on the cross for our sins, and not only dying, but rising again on the third day. And that is the most important part, the conquering of death, and that is what gets us out of bed every day. That is why we do what we do. Me and Savannah are very open about our relationship with the Lord here on the show. I talk about it pretty frequently on all of our shows. It's no secret that we are Christians here, and so I never want to push my beliefs on anyone. I want you to be able to make your decision for yourself, but I do want to be able to help you any way that I can if that ever arises. And so I want you to know how we believe and the reason behind that. And so that is what we've spent this holiday doing. We spent the Easter Sunday in church with our church family, just worshiping and praising the Lord for everything that He's done and the importance behind it. I know that in a day and age where it's a lot about me, myself, and I, then it is hard sometimes to remember the reason behind it all. And that is something that I actually have to sit back and think about sometimes and make sure that I don't go too far in that direction. And even here on the show sometimes, I never want to come across as like, when I'm trying to grow myself, I never want that to turn into it's all about me. And so I want to better myself. I do want to be a better person. I want to grow I want to grow my knowledge. I want to grow my wisdom here on the earth. But at the same time, like, that is the sinful nature coming out in a sense of like, hey, I want everything to be about me. And the matter of the fact is, like, you really can't achieve anything without the Lord bless you and put that on your life. And so it is one that I do think you need to take responsibility for your actions. You need to live life responsibly. You can't just say, oh, well, the Lord put me in this situation, or God won't let me do this, or this, that, and the other. That's not what I'm saying behind this, but I am saying that I do believe, at least in my opinion, that He controls everything. He controls waking up, going to bed at night, sun rising, the sun going down every single day. And I know that He is in control of my life as a believer, and so want to do everything that we can to honor and represent Him. And so even though that I do sit here and I talk about self-growth and things like that, I want to make sure that it doesn't come across as a way that I'm trying to make myself like, oh, look at me, look what I'm doing. It's, oh, look at what the Lord is doing through me. And so that is something I have to sit back and look on, and I hope that if you are a person of faith and you claim to be a Christian, that you don't get caught up in that too much as well. It's easy in today's society. There's a lot of people out there saying you, me, I, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that to an extent, but I do believe that it can quickly lead to a road of just like self-righteousness, putting everything on you and what you've done. And I think that is just can head down a really dark road pretty quickly. And so I won't go down chase that rabbit too far. Just to keep that in mind, though. And so we celebrated this weekend the importance of Jesus rising again on the third day. That is how we know that we have faith and hope in him, and we have a life after death, is we get to sit there and know that when we believe in him, we accept him as our Savior. We know he came and died and put our faith in him, and he rose again, that we have a place in heaven to go live after we die here on this earth. This is just a place that we're hanging out right now. And then we're here to literally further his kingdom, spread his word, and spread the gospel. And so we're open about that. If you have any questions, I would love to. I'm not a perfect Christian. There is no perfect Christian. But I do want to make sure that we try our best to live and follow that and put that out on all platforms as well as much as possible. So that's all I wanted to talk about. I just want to say thank you all for tuning in and listening here with us, following along with the show. I hope you had a great weekend with your family, had a great weekend at church. Maybe you go into church for the first time and you don't go regularly. Well, go back next Sunday. Go back next Sunday. Get you a good church family, a good church home. That's a very important piece of our life, and I know that it is. It can fill a huge void for you as well. And I know that actually I think Erica Kruppen, I think she would share this publicly. I hope she would. But I know we've talked about this. Up at LAL, she was talking about her recent faith. And I know she posts a lot of pictures of herself at church and has posted about her growth journey the past couple months. And that's been awesome to see. It's been awesome to see the Lord working through her and her testimony out on socials now. So, Erica, if you listen to this, then thank you for presenting yourself in a way that I think the Lord would love. And he's getting a lot of credit from it. A lot of good things are coming from it. And so if you are that way, and if you are someone the Lord's worked on your heart in the past couple of years and maybe pulled you out of a place of depression, of addiction, whatever it may be, then make sure and give him credit. Make sure and follow his will for your life, and just do everything you can to please him and honor him and share his name for everyone else. So I will stop rambling now. I hope that is at least some value to you here 7 minutes in. But I want to play this video. This is about an 8-minute video. I'm pretty sure we did this last year. I think I'll probably do it every year that we have a podcast for Easter. It is an 8-minute, pretty much just a walkthrough of the crucifixion and everything that goes along with that. It's pretty graphic, I guess, in a sense, but it's not too graphic. It really shows what the Lord did and what he did for you, not just for me, but for you, for everyone. And so it's 8 minutes here. This is Jesus is Loving Barabbas, Judah Smith Sermon Jam. It's the channel that I found it on. It's the most popular one on YouTube right now, but it is just a clip, and it is 836,000 views. So if you click it, if you just look up Barabbas, Judah Smith, if you want to see the video, there's some graphics that go along with it, then you could look it up. It's obviously the most popular one on here. But anyway, that is who gets credit. It is the Calvin Hang is the YouTube channel. So if you enjoy it, leave us a big thumbs up. And we thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not going to come back on after this thing. We're going to see you here on Wednesday and Friday for the rest of the week. Hope you all had a great weekend. Have a great start to the week. And we'll catch up with you here on Wednesday. Let's tune in. Listen to this. Stick this out. I promise you will think it's worth it. It will touch your heart. It touched mine. This is awesome. Let's hop in 8.5 minutes talking about Jesus loving on us and loving on Barabbas.
We see the story of Jesus going to the cross, and everything seems to kind of be hand in hand. And then there's this one character that seems to interrupt the narrative. His name's Barabbas. We don't even know much about him except that he's a murderer, a leader of an insurrection, a rebel. And why he's even mentioned, sometimes I'm not so sure. It's like, what? This is about Jesus going to the cross. So in this moment, Pilate thinks, I hold the destinies of these two men in my hand. I know the Jews have a tradition that on a holy day, I will release one of the prisoners on death row. Pilate stands on this audacious stage, who now presents Jesus, Son of the living God, versus Barabbas, the thug and rebel. He says, all right, who do you want? This is blasphemy. This has gone too far. There's no comparison. This is a rightful prisoner, a man who should be on death row. He's a rebel against Rome. He leads a rebellion. He murders people. He's a bad man. He's a thug and he's a crook. He deserves the chains and he deserves the crucifixion. Jesus, what has he done but heal, restore, deliver, set free, open blind eyes, open deaf ears, heal the lame and the leper. What has Jesus done? Who do you want? We want Barabbas. Yeah, give us Barabbas. People say, give us Barabbas. The Roman soldiers come up and they put the key in and they unlock Barabbas from his chains and shackles. And he walks down the platform, welcomed by all of his thug friends. Yeah, the people love me. Yeah, that's right. I don't even know who this Jesus guy is, but all I know is my people love me. There seems to be no conscience in Barabbas. There's no record of him turning to Jesus and saying, I owe you everything now, for you have set me free. No, I don't see any of that in Barabbas. And God knew that. Jesus stood there, silent, for he knew the will of the Father. He said, it's fine, Father. Let him have Barabbas. For Jesus knew that the Father would have to treat Jesus like Barabbas so he could treat Barabbas like Jesus. Barabbas thought it was the people that set him free. No, 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 no. It was the love of the Heavenly Father. When I look at the story, I realize who Barabbas really is. That's me. That's you. That's us. And I was reading this the other day, and I felt God speak to me. I love Barabbas. I love him. But God, he's a bad man. I love him. And I wanted him to go free. But didn't you know that he probably would have never acknowledged the free gift? Yeah, but I love Barabbas. For while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God sent his son for Barabbas, even the one he knew would walk away from Jesus and his free gift and never come back. He loves him. And the nerve, the gall, and the audacity of believers to think, I got saved by grace, but now that I'm in this deep, dark place of bondage, I better work hard to get myself out. What? That's the opposite of the gospel. Are you bound? Are you held under the power of this temptation, this sin? You feel like it's controlling you? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna shake myself free. Stop it! No, you won't. You're no match for the powers of hell and the urges of sin. You will not overcome it, and you will never overcome it. You'll just be another statistic. There's no answer within yourself. Your own marriage, your own goodness, your own discipline, your own devotion will not save your marriage and will not save your kids. There's only one, and he's the one that took your place. He's the one that stood silently on the platform with Pilate and said, yes, let him have Barabbas. Take me. How many times have I stood on that platform with Pilate and Jesus, and I'm the Barabbas, and they start to take my chains off, and I say, no, I deserve this. I deserve the guilt. I deserve the shame. I deserve the consequence. I deserve it. Jesus seems to look at me and say, no, son, let me have it. Let me have your sin. Let me have your pain. No, God, I did it to myself. I deserve it. My marriage won't make it. This is what I deserve. I deserve divorce. I deserve poverty. I deserve sickness. I deserve it all. No! God, I'm so ashamed. Give me your shame. But God, what if I do it again? I'll still be here. Oh, God, I don't want to hurt you. I love you. I don't want to do this anymore. Give me your sins, son. This is all we got. It's all I got, it's all you got. We can play games, we can play church games. We can pretend like some people are better than others and that's why they're blessed, or we can all come to the honest conclusion that it's God. And it's God alone. The greatest challenge is not your discipline, your devotion, your focus. Your greatest challenge is believing the gospel. Could it be that there's a God with a love so scandalous, so wide, so deep, so vast, so high, so expansive, so welcoming, so inclusive? Let me have your sin, son. Okay. And I give him my sin. And I stand in this empty space of forgiveness and acceptance while Jesus walks off to the cross that I deserve. I see him walking to the post to be whipped. As I stand a free man, all the attention is turned now. And I feel the love of God saying, go son, live your life. I'll pay the price. Where did we get off? Thinking that we were gonna set ourselves free. It's still Jesus. It'll always be Jesus. It'll never stop being the power of Jesus. If his blood is sufficient for your salvation, his blood is sufficient to sustain you through every challenge and every sin and every temptation. Jesus is enough.